Please watch to the end. Comment and respond to other people's comments.
Good evening. Our top story now at 5. A man is shot and killed in what the Bexar County Sheriff is calling a road rage incident.
The shooting happened around 1 this afternoon at a gas station off Highway 181 near 1604 in far southeast Bexar County. KENS 5's Vanessa Croy joins us now with the latest details. Vanessa.
Sarah and Deborah, a tragic scene still unfolding out here. In the last few minutes, family members have arrived to learn the devastating news. They just lost someone they loved in what the sheriff says is a road rage shooting. Now, the violence all started right here at this gas station this afternoon, and we saw multiple witnesses here that detectives were talking to, but the sheriff says the deadly shooting was captured on surveillance video, and tonight he says the suspect is still on the run. Now, here's what else we know. Happened around 1 this afternoon when the victim pulled into a gas station off Highway 181 when the driver of a dark-colored pickup truck also pulled in. The sheriff says the victim walked over to the truck and the two men started exchanging words.
During road rage, it never ends well when people step out of their vehicle.
But that's when the sheriff says the suspect pulled out a gun and fired 1 shot. The victim, who we only know as a man in his 30s, was hit once.
34-year-old Anthony Shaun Samgo has since been arrested by the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. Samgo is charged with tampering with evidence related to the murder investigation. That shooting happened on Friday near the intersection of Highway 181 South and East Loop 1604 South. Police say people inside a truck were arguing with people inside a sedan before pulling into a gas station near Highway 181 and Loop 1604. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says a man from the sedan was shot when he approached the truck. The victim later died from his injuries.
If you ever find yourself in a road rage incident, call the police. And if you know where the police station, go to the police station. It may save your life or it may save someone else's life.
A man is facing a charge in connection to a road rage incident that ended with gunfire. Bexar County deputies arrested him, saying that he fabricated evidence. The man in question right here is Shaun Samgo. The deputies found 34-year-old Octavian Estrada dead at the Valera gas station near Highway 181 and Loop 1604 South. Witnesses told deputies that gunshots were fired from a dark truck with a trailer attached. And then after watching surveillance video, investigators connected Samgo's truck as the suspect's vehicle. Deputies say that Samgo told them that someone else in the car fired the shots, but admitted that he did detach the trailer from his truck to hide from authorities. He was booked in the Bexar County Jail and is facing tampering charges in the incident.
And new details are emerging in a deadly road rage shooting that killed a Floresville barber. Last Friday, 39-year-old Octavian Estrada was killed outside Valero gas station near 181 and 1604. Deputies arrested Shaun Anthony Samgo shortly after the shooting, but the arrest record shows he first told deputies someone else was in the truck and shot Estrada, and then threatened to kill him if he said anything. Deputies say surveillance footage allowed them to create a timeline that slowly linked Samgo to the crime. He now faces a murder charge.
A community in grief after a beloved barber was killed in a road rage shooting Friday. Right now, this man is in jail, accused of tampering with evidence. However, no one has been charged with murder. Meanwhile, hundreds gathered in Floresville outside the victim's barber shop. KENS 5 reporter Megan Reina was there and has the story.
Octavian Estrada, better known as Tave, ran this barbershop here in Floresville for about a decade. This is where he made his impact, and this is where the people who knew and loved him came to honor his life. He was more than just the neighborhood barber.
It wasn't a job for him. It was more fun for him to just open up and just be there for each and every person.
To many, Octavian Estrada was a mentor, someone to look up to, and someone who always gave back.
He was a person who, if a loved one passed away, he would go and cut their hair.
He would go to the morgue and go and do that. You know, he did it all. Never said no.
His niece and nephew in shock on Friday when they heard he had been gunned down while driving to San Antonio from Floresville.
On my way from San Antonio, and I passed by it on 181, and then we were trying to figure out, hey, he ain't answering his phone.
Bexar County investigators say it was a shooting that stemmed from road rage when Estrada pulled into this Valero parking lot off Highway 181 South. According to this arrest warrant, he was shot in the chest after approaching a truck. With the help of a surveillance video and witnesses, investigators caught up to this man. 34-year-old Shaun Anthony Samgo. Samgo is accused of tampering with evidence. He told investigators his friend he calls Money fired the shots. He claims he just drove away and got rid of the trailer attached to his truck.
He was young, healthy. Never in our minds would we ever thought the situation would happen to our family.
Many customers, from children to adults, heartbroken over what happened.
You're ready to get a haircut. You sometimes need to get me free haircuts.
But Sunday's vigil wasn't about the tragedy, but about celebrating who the 39-year-old son, husband, uncle, and friend was.
He's impacted so many generations.
It's remarkable.
Reporting in Floresville, Megan Reyna, KENS 5.